Hello dear lovely student, this is me again. So for today we have a new subject in chapter 2 section 2, it's dividing powers. If you remember in the previous lesson we have explained how to divide powers, but today in the previous lesson we had multiplying, but today it is dividing powers. As always, dividing and multiplying are opposite. They are opposite. In the multiplying powers, for multiplying, let's say we have y power 6 multiply y power 2, we said that we are going to add the powers. It means 6 plus 2 is going to be 8. So what do you expect from dividing? Because we said they are opposite. It means we are going to subtract them. Okay? Dividing powers is quite opposite to multiplying. We are going to subtract it. Maybe ask that question, why do we subtract the powers while we are dividing? If you check this example, look at here, it says 5 with the 7th power. It means 5 multiplied by itself 7 times. Dividing by, okay, 5 with the 3rd power, or you can say 5 cubic. It means 5 multiplied by itself 3 times. So then, if we cancel the numbers, 5, 5, 5, and 5, and 5. So in the denominator there is no 5, and in the numerator 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be 5 power 4. But we don't have to write, let's say, all the examples in the expanded form. Then we have the rule that says if we have dividing powers, we are going to subtract them. So easily, write down the base 5. 7 minus 3 is going to be 4. So it's going to be 4. This is the result. Then let's check the notes and the rules. This is the first rule that you explained that if you have, let's say, same bases, when you divide the powers, we are going to subtract them. As we here, we have x power 5 divided by x power 2. It's going to be, write down the base, x, 5 minus 2 is going to be 3. Then another rule, if you have, let's say, dividing, let's say y divided by z, and there is a power here, say 5. As always, because it's on the bracket, it means 5 is for x and also is for z. It's going to be x power 5 over z power 5. So the 5 is for both of them. If you have more number and variables, it is for all of them. The next rule, if you have, let's say, the division or dividing two amount or two numbers, variables, or anything with negative. For example, I'm going to write x power 3 over y power 5, and also we have negative 3. How can you simplify it? It's quite easy. It's only one step. Just upside down the number. Okay, upside down, flip it, then change the power from negative to positive. From negative to positive. Again, if you have, let's say, this form dividing x power 3 divided by y power 5, and we have negative power, just upside down the number, upside down, then change the negative power to positive. And that's it. Okay, so solve the example. Some examples here. We have simplified the following powers. The first one, we have 3 power 8 divided by 3 power 2. Because they have the same base, okay, it's going to be 8 minus 2 is equal 6. The next one, we have the same base, x and x. 5 minus 5 is equal 0, and it's equal to 1. And example C, we have a power 5, b power 9, and ab power 4. First step, try to simplify the parentheses, the bracket. A power 5, b power 9. You give power 4 to both of them. A power 4, b power 4. So right now we have a with a, b with b. It means a 5 minus 4. For b, 9 minus 4. Finally, we have a, because 5 minus 4 is equal 1. We do not write 1. B is going to be 9 minus 4, so b power 5. ab power 5. For example D, again we have 2 with 2, 3 with 3, 7 with 5 with 5. It means 2 power 3 minus power 1. 3 power 2 minus 4 times 5 power 7 minus 5. Then let's subtract the powers. 3 minus 1 is 2 power 2 times 2 minus 4, it's going to be negative 2. It's going to be negative 2 because you have 2, okay, you cannot take out 4. That's what's going to be negative 2. Times 7 minus 5, it's going to be 5 power 2. So the only thing that's left, it is the negative power. If you have 3 with negative power, it's going to be 1 over 3 power 2. So it's going to be 2 power 2, okay, times 5 power 2 is over 3 power 2. So an easy example, we have 2 over 3 power 3. We said that you are going to give the power to both of them. It's going to be 2 power 3, 3 power 3, and it's going to be 2 power 3, or 2 cubic, it's going to be 8, and it's going to be 27. Please be careful. Maybe you are going to say 2 power 3 over 3 power 3. It's going to be, let's say, 6, and it's going to be 9. It is wrong. If you remember, I told you 2 power 3, it means 2 times 2 times 2. 3 power 3, it means 3 times 3 times 3. This one is going to be 8, and the other one is going to be 9. Sorry, 27. It's going to be 27. And question example F, we have a negative power. Before you give the negative power to both of them, try to upside down the number. Upside down the number and make the negative power to positive. So it's going to be 3 power 3 over 2 power 3. It's going to be 27 over 8. 27 over 8. And again, this is another example. It's going to be 3 power 3 over 4 power 3. Example H, 2x power 3 over y z power 2. How to solve that example? So we are going to give the power to all of them. It is for 2 to x, and also for y and for z. It means it's going to be 2 power 2. 2 power 2. Then give it to x. Because x has power, it's going to be raising power to a power. 3 times 2, it's going to be 6. Then give it to y, y power 2. Give it to z, z power 2, or z squared. Then the final result is 2 squared is 4, x power 6, y power 2, z power 2. This is the final result. And also we have more examples here. Again, we have a negative power. Because you have the negative power, before you start to, let's say, give it to the numbers, try to upside down y squared over 3x. We have negative 3, make positive 3. Then give it to the numbers. It's going to be raising power 2 times 3, y power 6. 3 power 3, x power 3. So the result is y power 6, 27, because 3 with the third power is going to be 27, and also x power 3. Then example J, this is the last example. We have 2 brackets. Maybe you think it's a difficult question, but it is not. For the first one, try to upside down the number 4 over 3. If you make the power to, let's say, make it positive, it's going to be positive 1, so we do not write it. Multiply. Again, we have a negative power. Upside down is going to be 3y over 2x and positive 2. Write down this part as it is, times, give the power to all the contents here, to a 3 power 2, okay, y power 2 over 2 power 2, x power 2. So I'm going to solve it in the other side. Okay, it is x power 2. Then 4 over 3 times 3 power 2 is 9, y power 2, over 2 power 2, it is 4x power 2. So in the final result, we have 4 over 3 multiplied by 9 over 4. So multiply them, it's going to be 4 times 9 is 36 y squared over 3 times 4 is 12x squared, and this is the final result. Then we have some ijtimai questions, and they are, we have x power 12, 3x y power 4. We have to solve them. First step, I told you, try to upside down the number y, because you have a negative power. Make it positive. Upside down means 3x, y power 4, then x power 12. Then give power 2 to 3, to x, to y power 4, and x power 12. It's going to be 3 power 2 is 9. Then x power 2. Y has power 4 and also power 2. It means raising power to a power. 4 times 2 is going to be y power 8. For x is the same, because it has a power to another power, then it's going to be 12 times 2 x power 24. Then we are looking for like terms. We are looking for like terms. If you see that we have x with x, okay, it is 9x2 minus 24. Y has no like terms, so write down as it is. So the result is going to be 9, 2 minus 24, it is 22, but with negative. With negative. Then y with 8 power. I told you we don't have to have the negative power here, so we upside it down. It's going to be y 8, and here it's going to be x 22. So the correct answer is A. 9a y with the 8th power, x power 22. For question 2, it's quite easy because we have power 0. It's going to be 1 because there is a power 0. Then question 4, before we upside down the number x power 0, it's going to be 1, 2y squared, and we have negative 3. Because of the negative 3, try to upside down the number. We have 1 over 2y squared, it's going to be 2y squared over 1. Then give 3 to 2, and also for y, it's going to be 2 power 3. Y, 2 times 3 is going to be 6, and the final result is 8y power 6. The answer is D. The answer is D. For question 5, again we have 2 over 5 with power negative 2. Upside down, it's going to be 5 over 2 positive exponents. Then it's going to be 5 power 2, 2 power 2, means that 25 over 4, it is A. So be careful, sometimes in the question there is no fraction, it gives you the division sign. So 4x power 4, y power 5, divide, okay, 2x power 2, y power 3. It's quite easy. Number with number, x with x, y with y. 2 divided by 2 is equal 2. Then subtract the powers. 4 minus 2 is going to be 2. For the y, 5 minus 3 is going to be 2. So the answer is 2x squared y squared. 2x squared y squared. Question 9 says, find the missing exponent. Find the missing exponent. I told you if you have dividing powers, we are going to subtract it. So 7 minus what number here? It's going to be 4. If you say 11, I don't know, 3, negative 3, 7. So the correct answer is 7 minus what number? It's going to be 4. Of course, it is 3. So the missing exponent is 3. So, dear student, this is the end of section 2 in chapter 2. Thank you so much. Inshallah, you get benefit from me. Hope you have a great day. Thank you so much.